Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of the Starserve podcast. I'm David, aka Metal, and today we are with VALiD. He's an artist, a music producer, a sound engineer, and a whole lot more. So we will get to know a bit about him, and he just released a project, and that's an EP, a four tracks EP.
9 songs.
That's 9 songs. Wait. How come I only listen to the one? I only listen to Rough Passage, the one with BSA, Fairby. Shout out to Fairby.
Yeah, shout out to BSA, bro.
Shout out to BSA. Dead Roses.
Yeah. Dead Roses was produced by Quillet and Just Fly, which featured Seto himself on it. Okay. Shout out to Seto and shout out to Eden too, who was on Motion. That one was also produced by me. Yeah. But it's a 9 song project. Yeah.
Alright, sorry for the mistake.
No.
So VALiD just released a 9 song project and is coming to tell us about what happened during the process of the creation of the EP and basically how the whole thing came about his music artistry and basically his personality as an artist and a whole lot more. How are you VALiD?
Bro, I'm cool. I'm fine, bro. I'm fine. I'm tired, but
What happened? What are you doing today?
Yeah, bro. I'm just here to chop it up with you. I like what you guys are doing here. I'm a fan of you guys, your podcast and everything. I've known you as a producer, and the last time we spoke was at Power Moment. If you remember, I was with Quillet.
I was supposed to come to your podcast.
Yeah.
I was supposed to come to a podcast.
No, we were just we started, but we didn't go through with it. But you actually,
it's still possible.
Yeah, it's still possible.
Charlie.
But I'm proud of you guys. You guys have done well. You guys actually went through with it.
Yeah, we appreciate. All right, let's start with the first session of the podcast. That's going to be about a short biography about who VALiD is and what he represents as a person and as an artist.
Yeah. So VALiD, first and foremost, people get the spelling wrong. The spelling is all capital. The I is the only thing that is a small letter. That's because a lot of people are called VALiD and also the word valid. So the reason why I chose the name VALiD is I just want to bring this idea of you validating yourself at the end of the day, not expecting anyone to validate you. So that's who VALiD is. Like I want to have the final say when it comes to anything in my life, first and foremost, and creatively in music, anything I do in music. So if you're a fan of VALiD, that means you are someone who wants to validate himself or herself. So I'm an artist, I'm a music producer, audio engineer. I work on my music mostly. Most of my songs, I produce them. As we were talking about the mixtape, sorry, I produced 7 of the songs, 2 by Quillet, and
Shout out to Quillet.
Yeah, shout out to Quillet. Yeah, and I mixed and mastered all of them.
I like the clarity of the mixing, especially on Dead Roses and Rough Passage.
Thank you. I wish I could have done more, but the thing is that Ghana, we also I don't do 9 to 5, so mixing and mastering, just like you, we have that thing in common. Like that's our 9 to 5.
Oh,
so, yeah, that's my 9 to 5. So when it comes to mixing and mastering, I needed time to
learn.
Work. Yeah, if the question is like, am I satisfied with the mixing and mastering for the mixtape? No, but then I got to a point where I was like, okay, this is also good for people to listen to it, but I wish I could have done more. But then because of like me doing 9 to 5, mixing other people's songs and all that, like Ghana Day, you have to be doing multiple things.
Yeah. The good thing is there's no formula for mix and mastering. There's an expectation, like there's a certain quality that's expected from you, like on the loudness and clarity, like I was saying, and you know, but there's not like a standard way of mixing things. Everybody can just do what they like, and if the audience likes it, then that's basically it. So that was the first section of the podcast. We move to the second one, which is how the project came to life. What inspired it? What inspired Rough Passage Volume 1? Yeah. Because of course there's Volume 2 coming.
Rough Passage is a mixtape I want to go into my catalog, right? When you're listening to VALiD's music, first of all, I'm an alternative artist. So anytime you hear of Rough Passage, Volume 1, Volume 2, is going to be a rap project. That is how, because normally I have songs like Space to Space, Greetings, songs like that, which are like more alternative singing vibes more. So when it comes to Rough Passage, it's more full of rap. And I intentionally did that not to confuse my audience and anyone who doesn't even know me and hasn't listened to my music before. So Rough Passage is something that I'm planning to do every year. That is like Rough Passage Volume 1 and next year Volume 2. What inspired the mixtape was I was working on just rap music. I didn't have an idea of any. I was just rapping because I actually started off as a rapper. Before a producer, mixing engineer, I started off as a rapper. Anyone who knows me from senior high school knew that I rapped.
What was your name back then? Because I'm asking because I know that rappers be changing names like why?
I've changed my names like I've changed my names like 1,000 times. Iceberg was what they used to call me.
Iceberg. I thought you said Eisenberg, like the Breaking Bad. Charlie.
Yo,
so from Iceberg to VALiD.
Yeah, Iceberg to VALiD. Like and I was just making rap music at that time. So I had this song I Try. That was one of the songs I felt like, yo, this is fire, and I released it. So when I released it, I wasn't making music, I was just making beats, mixing vocals for people, going to vibrate up and down. And then I lost my phone.
About the phone?
Yeah, the phone, the person who took my phone, I'm still looking for you.
Wait, what happened?
I was going to board a car to Circle to go home. I still take Trotsky, so
everybody takes Trotsky.
Yeah, Ibab. So we were like plenty waiting for Circle car because it was all La Paz, the Ashiashi. If you know Shiashi, you see that there's La Paz. There's
okay,
Circle.
coming from Vibrate.
Across the bridge, and then we were all like rushing to get into the Circle car because it was only one car that came there. So I'm in a hurry, like I was wearing my bag with my laptop and everything. I remember I was listening to music. I don't know if it's necessary to say who I was listening to, but that artist, I'm not going to listen to him again.
Who are you listening to?
That was Lucky and Loyalty. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. And I was in the Trotsky, and then I realized that the song is off. I reach out to my pocket. Yo, where's my phone? My earpiece is still like in my ears.
Charlie.
I can't find my phone. And I had my bag on me, my laptop bag. And funny enough, there was an old man sitting in front of me. I even forgot he was an old man. I was just tapping him, yo, get up, Pacho, sorry. Where's my phone? I was just going crazy all over the place. So I realized that like people were looking at me like, dude, what's wrong with this guy? I could, like right now, I didn't process that by then. I was just mad, like, yo, get up and like leave, get down. Like I need my phone. So I got down, just looking around. All I remember seeing was my phone, like in my mind. And you know a crazy thing? When I got down, a Circle car came. And that car was full. Only 3 people in that Trotsky. Bro, only 3 people in that Trotsky. And I was like, damn. So I sat inside. I was just looking straight all the way. I couldn't even count the minutes or the moments when I go to Circle. I was just sitting straight, like looking like my phone. I couldn't believe it. So when I go home, I was just like depressed. Like I haven't gotten depressed like this for like since I got to like Broken Hearts. And
okay, you're not going to mention.
Yeah, I'm not going to mention that one. But then that was a very depressing moment because I had my files in it. I had like so many files that I've lost so far, like my backups and everything on my phone, which was a mistake. But so the next day, I started working on music. That was what led to that because honestly, I wasn't paying attention to, I wasn't being focused when it came to my music. So I believe that the universe to, like I was telling you, the universe to play the part in it. Like I started recording every morning. I was recording music just to make me feel like, okay, I've done something good today and I have something at least. Because if it wasn't me recording music, I don't know what would have happened. Like I lost so many things, like pictures. My mom's pictures, like my brothers, like a lot of things. So recording music every morning was something that like actually made me feel like yo, and I realized that I was just rapping because it was like therapy for me. So yeah, that was what came about. That's what birthed the whole mixtape. And
so should we thank the guy who took the phone?
The guy there, the guy today. If I catch him, I'll beat him.
So basically, that's how the project came about. We're not going to say that the project came to life just because someone took the phone. Of course, you already had plans.
That's inspired it.
Yeah, you already had plans for it, and we had the whole squad. The whole squad working on it. Yeah. We had who was in the project apart from BSA?
Quillet, BSA, Eden, who is here. And Seto himself, she was on Motion. She's a hard artist. She likes to be low key, but when she starts releasing music, I think the world needs to hear. And BSA also was Charlie, that guy.
I have a project with BSA actually.
BSA, he just works on like one things, but he just like he didn't like.
February will work on one song, then
he just work on this thing and then vanish.
Then next year, boom, he vanish. Then you come back.
BSA is one, that guy, and Quillet,
Quillet, top down.
Yeah, for him there, I won't even talk about him because he's already there. Then Seto himself, Seto is hard. Like Seto, I think the mixtape, right? To be fair, in terms of skill, Seto did very well. Yeah. In terms of skill, like he rapped, anyone who listens to the project is like, yo, someone told me this morning. I had a call. Someone told me like, yo, that who is that guy? I was like, Seto really, he really killed it. Yeah. And one thing that makes me happy was like I just wanted to work with people who were genuine. It wasn't even about like I know this guy and I think he has like this numbers or whatever. Like it was just like who fits it. He doesn't have music out. I just heard one of the songs she records like low key, and I felt like she's good for this. So I needed that vibe on it.
You need to have a podcast on why Eden doesn't release songs.
Yeah. And then Quillet, I went to his place. We were just working on music. That's when I recorded Quillet's song and me and Febby's BSA. We actually had some
like
days.
A writing come.
Yeah. And then it came about and Seto too at Vibrate. That's when we did. Yeah. He recorded his side.
I think Vibrate doesn't get enough recognition for for helping
I want to talk about
the community.
Too. Yeah. Vibrate has put a lot of us on. Like without Vibrate, I don't think we would have had a lot of opportunities. Many of us.
Actually, even like this week, I'm supposed people are supposed to having sessions at Vibrate. I've had like 1 or 2 sessions at Vibrate.
Yeah, shout out to Vibrate and everyone who works there.
Shout out to Vibrate.
All the community, everyone there.
And through like the challenges that they've had, like the land issue. It's like I'm trying to say, like it's also not easy for them.
That was messed up, but that was messed up. Everyone talks about it. I still feel like people who could help didn't do enough, but that's a different topic. But
definitely,
but like it's really messed up because like
So that was it for the inspiration behind the EP and what made the EP, the project come to life. So now, like we want to move deep inside the project. Like we want to know, like your favorite tracks.
Yeah, honestly, my favorite track is the project itself, the mixtape itself, because I look at it as I don't listen to the mixtape with only one song. When I listen to it, I listen to either everything or I just don't listen to it. You get me? So like I don't have a single. The people have single. First, when I dropped it last Friday, right? So it was people were saying, "Oh, Motion is hard. Who is the girl on it?" And then 9 p.m. it's hard. Who is the guy on it? I said BSA Eden. So it was both of them back and forth, like those two. And then this week it was the majority of people that hit me was like, "Yo, Motion is it." But I love all of them. Like I just listen to all of them as one. I don't know how to.
That's why it's called a body of work. It has to be
a body of work.
It has to be like it has to be something joint. You shouldn't feel the difference between the the track. I feel the difference between the art and style, but like the story in general, story should be
So the concept of the project, right, the rough passage itself was me talking about what I'm going through. It was a selfish project. Like I wanted to focus on me first and foremost, my flaws, my fantasies, what I'm dealing with. I didn't necessarily have to dive deep into it, but then I could talk surface and then let people understand what I was saying. I had two routes to go. Whether I should go very deep rap, like try and like body everyone, but it was a vulnerable moment for me. The project was just me talking about what I'm going through right now at this moment, and then me finding a way to get through that. So if you listen to the last song, Rough Passage, it was talking about the outro was two guys speaking in British accents. I think I got a video from Reggie Rockstone. They had a problem and then they were just laughing about the problem. That was the concept behind that outro. Just me saying that, I went through these deep things. And if you listen to a song like Lost Ones, there's a song there that was Lost Ones. That was a song that was really like, I recorded that song after my phone got missing. So you could hear the depressing side.
The same day?
Yeah, the next day.
The next day?
Yeah. So you could hear the depressing side in that song. So the outro was just saying like, whatever like I'm going through, anyone is going through, just laugh about it. Because years after, you would be laughing about it anyway. Like,
definitely. Are you currently laughing about it?
In fact.
So yeah. All right. We're moving to the next part of the podcast, which is about the goals and aspirations of our guest today, VALiD. And we want to know a bit about what he wants to do in the future, like music wise, or if you're doing other stuff as well.
Music wise, I'm currently on the mixtape, trying to promote it and then get people to know who I am. Because a rough passage is how you know VALiD so far. And also, I have songs on the mixtape that I'm talking about. Not all the songs are depressing. The songs, some of them are where I want to get to, who I want to be. The last song on Rough Passage was talking about a VALiD that was already made it, talking to a VALiD right now. That was the last song's concept. So I had songs like That's Me. That's Me was just me having fun and just flexing on the songs. So it wasn't all depressing and it wasn't a lot of fun though, but that's just how my life is at this point. But it also defines who I am right now and how I think and all that. But I've grown from that. So the next songs that will be coming are just different songs. And I have songs that I've recorded so far that are like different. I was tempted to put them on the tape, but then it was like, nah.
How many songs do you have so far?
Honestly, I recorded like 30 songs.
Wow. Yeah. That's like 3 albums.
Yeah, like 30 songs. Honestly, 30 songs. And I didn't even mix. So some of them I felt like, okay, they're just rough passage type of songs. So I'll just give someone to just use. Or maybe a deluxe, but I'm not sure I'll make it deluxe.
Did you also produce all the songs?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the goals in terms of music, that's it. And I'm planning to release singles and then build up my audience, also get my audience to get used to my catalog, because I love to make music that are like, let's have fun, you understand, but I want to stay true to my sound. I also like to rap, so I want my audience to understand my catalog. That's also another goal, and I want to impact them. I want them to relate to my songs. And sometimes Rough Passage also is a type of project that is like when the fun is over and then you're just by yourself and you're alone, the scary time, and then you're just depressed, you have something to go back to and listen to. So I want to make an impact. I want to impact people, and so outside of music, so my goal is to we're talking about merch. Shouts to Vibrate has been very helpful
again.
They've been very helpful. Like anyone who knows me knows that like Vibrate has, like, throughout my career, without them, like I wouldn't have certain opportunities. So Vibrate is also helping me with merch and all that. Like I want to do other things outside of business, because I actually do things outside of business that I'm still planning them, so I can't say them here. But then we have merch coming. We're just finding different ways to just create the merch, and then we don't want to do the same thing over and over again. So that one is also on the way. And I want the goal in general is that VALiD, I just want to impact the next people that will be coming to Vibrate, because Vibrate has master classes. Like they have master classes that like people who have made it, producers, sometimes artists come to perform and all that. I want to be on that level, like when the next generation that comes knows like Vibrate to be like a historical place that like bred legends. So I want like the kids coming from Ghana, like in the African countries. So I feel like, okay, these guys did it, and this way we can also do it. Being creative, because most of us don't know how to make the commercial sound, whatever it is. Like most of us don't know how to make Afrobeats. Well,
this relates to my next question. So how's the relationship with you and the audience been? Because there'll always be this conversation about like rap music or music that are not that's not really in the core of Ghana. That's not really like the typical.
So it's a stereotype going on that is like people say if you don't make Afrobeat or commercial music, your music is just not like that big. I've had people tell me in Quillet, like, you need to make Afrobeat and just maybe making like 5-sentence type of songs, 4-sentence type of songs, stretching them. And I feel like there are people who listen to Afrobeat, right? People who don't listen to intimate music or what do we call it, conscious whatever. But there are definitely people in Ghana who listen to the type of music I make.
Definitely.
It's just that it's not enough movement going on. It doesn't matter the genre. I was speaking to someone last time and I was saying that because you have people like Asaka Boys who came up with drill, like they didn't do Afrobeat. You understand? So it's a collective type of thing. Like the reason why people believe in things or we do things is just there's a amount of people who are doing it there. So it compels the masses to feel like, oh, that's valuable because there's 100 people there. Why are they there? You understand what I'm saying? So it's like we doing the creative type of songs, like we being very creative with our music and not diluting it with trends and other things. I feel like we need to, and we don't have that. I feel like we need to be very like we have to have that community. We have to be very together. We don't need to collaborate and work on everything, but we could share ideas, even just ideas.
And it's happening already.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening, but I feel like it's still not enough because it's, bro, a collaboration between Metal and let's say Quillet, right? If Metal and Quillet and Febi did something, that could have been the biggest something ever. Like if they logged in, but I'm not just saying that you guys should do it, but then I'm just saying it for other people. You guys do it. You understand? If people do it like the way you guys have done it and you have it, if we have more of that, that would have helped. Because there's so many communities that like have blown, so many people that have blown in terms of like the communities they came from. So that kind of
connection. Yeah,
that type of connection and togetherness, like we need more as like people who create. You get me? So we really need more of that. We really need more of that, and we don't need to start seeing ourselves as like superstars yet. Like that thing there, like I'm saying this to most of the artists that like are my peers, or maybe if they don't consider me a peer, I'm still letting them understand. Like you're coming from Ghana, like don't see yourself as a superstar yet, because you are not. If you can see what Nigerians like are doing, you realize that we are far behind in terms of economically. Even if we don't have an industry, music industry here. So I believe that like we all need to be, this is the time to start creating a collective and then start being together. For the superstar, let's just forget about that yet, because we are not really there. Like facts, we are not there yet. We right now is like togetherness, building the communities. We don't need to work on music together, like, but let's have this kind of like, we share ideas. Like if let's say Eden is working on a project, or Kwe, whoever, KQ the artist, whoever like is working on a project, I should like be able to say, yo, bro, this snare is really hard, like let's add this, like, you understand? I don't need to be on it, but yeah, that thing helps. So and shout out to KQ and all those people, they are also on that. Like they are really doing it a lot. Like KQ is putting people on.
KQ is actually everywhere. I go, I see KQ.
Yeah, KQ is the reason why I know Seto himself. I believe like we need to do that a lot. Like we really need to be looking in. There's the time for it. because without that, no one can do it single-handed.
So that was a perspective on the current upcoming community and industry in Ghana right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. We've come to the last section of the podcast, which is live reaction. We're going to listen to some of the tracks from Rough Passage and give our opinions and let you two listen to the songs.
After that, make sure you listen to the project. Listen to the mixtape. Give it a chance.
Stream it.
And
on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, all
you have no
platforms.
Excuse.
Yeah,
it's on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, for sure. I know you're going to like it, unless you are you're a zombie or something. You're going to like
it. So, which one you want to start with?
So let's start with 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
Who's doing that?
That's me.
Doing that voice.
That's me.
I'm trying stupid to win, don't wanna lose. She don't want me to move.
That's BSA.
More can be a misuse. It's more of this fucking load I gotta lose. That path to greatness, and then you gotta choose. Sweetie pie, I'm going crazy when you gone, baby. What I'm going through, you gotta give me something. All this energy you giving me, I'm floating. Need the vibe, so I'm becoming a song, yeah. Sweetie pie, I'm going crazy when you gone, baby. What I'm going through, you gotta give me some, yeah. All this energy you giving me, I'm floating. Need the vibe, so I put them in the song, yeah. Put them in the song, yeah. Asking who is she?
And one thing I like about this song was that I was very playful. I was just playing with the vibes and just I had a lot of fun recording this one. Yeah.
What is it about?
It's actually a relationship song, and it's me being in a relationship with someone, and I realize that it's getting too deep. Like I'm missing the person too much. I'm forgetting the things I have to do.
Lover boy.
And I have to disconnect from her, and then she doesn't want me to. So that was when BSA was saying that BSA came in with I have to back up small so that I focus on what I'm doing, my music and what I'm going for. So that was the concept. Yeah.
9 p.m. with BSA.
Yeah.
Fabi Ranks.
Yeah. So we did something a little something there that I want you guys to.
I always say Fabi. I always say Fabi Ranks.
When this one ended, right? The 9 p.m. ended. Eden came in with she said something there at the end. That was when the transition that we wanted to do. Yeah. That was fire. I want people to notice that.
I'm not sure, but let's.
And the emotion came after, so that was really fire. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you think. Yeah.
So it's like a transition.
Yeah. You were saying Fabi. You were saying you called me Fabi. That's what we all know him as.
I always say Fabi. Sorry, Charlie. Well, it's also not good because when it gets new audience, we know him as.
I mean,
now it's BSA, hard guy BSA. But,
I mean, sometimes you when you know him personally, you get a pass.
Yeah.
So,
I like Fabi Ranks. Shout out to Fabi.
BSA.
All right. Yeah. Then now we're going to jump to
motion.
With Eden.
Yeah, with Eden.
Eden was hiding
all
songs.
Capital letters. Dots. Put the dots after every word. Yeah, for now. She's still figuring out. So yeah.
Eden's hiding songs. You have to make her release songs.
Yeah.
Charlie.
She's really fire. She's really fire.
All right. Motion. Let's go.
Shining is blackout.
It gives 2000s.
Yeah, it has some old vibe. I mean, new old vibe type of thing.
Pretty face any day, show me where the shot go. Crazy days, vibe great, know it's time to rock. You know the beat like how we used to get to slap. Many pieces flying from me, memories that last. Yeah, 2024, I go for more wins. Going through the changes, all over turn recycle. And I'm trying to grab it, also for the jump. But still I know to find what it be. Cause I got news, I'm on the way out of groove. On all the pain, the booze, I make it rain. You probably thinking I knew what I would say. The views, they call it shade for you, it don't change. I know you're floating through the motion.
I should have listened to this song. I should have listened to this song earlier.
This song was made to like let people feel good. Like that was. Yeah.
Wow, that's motion.
Yeah. So
Charlie, like I said earlier, I should have listened to that song. This song yesterday. So now I have so many questions. Like, do you have like a music video plan?
Yeah,
for it?
that's what I was getting to. When you listen to this song, right? What do you picture when you close your eyes? Where do you picture?
What I picture listening to it is you going on a cruise with the girl, you know, after stealing $1 million. After stealing $1 million, escaping with the money in the bar to Bahamas.
VALiD on the highs, that would be fire. Yo, that's crazy.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was picturing a beach side. Like when I hear, like I picture like a beach side type.
Oh yeah,
type shit.
The water is involved.
Yeah. Okay, that works. That's fire. We still music videos. We're basically speaking about it right now. I was talking to Eden, and then you're still like, the video Motion is the first song that would have a music video. So I want to shoot a music video for Motion. So we're still on it. We're still discussing and planning.
Oh, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it will definitely come. Yeah, it's coming.
So that was Motion with VALiD, of course.
Motions. The concept was, I woke up one day, right? I don't know if you guys have had that thing before. You wake up and like you're happy for no reason. You're just in a good mood.
Yes, being high.
So I was like, okay, but I was like, why am I happy today? I'm not. Maybe you might not be smiling, but you're just in like high spirits. Yeah. Like you're like, you're just your best self. So I was like, nah, this is fire. How did I get here? What happened yesterday? What did I do today? Like, how did I wake up? Did someone talk to me, or did I just meet a girl? Like, what happened? So I couldn't figure it out, like the reason why I'm in a positive like spirit. So the concept of the song was to like catch that moment and feel like don't forget me because it's blackout. That was what I was saying. Like what I was saying was that part of myself that was happy was like, you just remember that moment and keep it, and if you can relive it again,
that's actually a nice story. And a good perspective on life and how to go about it. So we're moving to the third song. Unfortunately, we can't. You can't react to all the songs, even though we would have liked to, because of time as well.
I mean, these are solid 3, so they'll drive you to the mixtape itself.
Oh, of course,
you would enjoy it. Yeah.
So now we're going to Rough Passage.
Yes, sir.
That's where the writing is. I mean, the writing is, the pen game is present in the whole project. But
sir.
That's where things are going. So, Rough Passage, let's go.
The love, hate, rage, had enough pain. Wait, don't you pull the plug. I'm a living proof for you and all them up and comings. You were shaman to my.
Wait, what do you mean by? What is it? This is primitive. The love, hate, rage.
I told you the concept that like it was a VALiD that has already made it, talking to a VALiD right now. So I'm speaking from that perspective of that guy who has already made it. So when I say this is primitive, right now is the past. That's the past. Speaking to myself now. So this be primitive, the love, hate, rage. So whatever I went through, basically whatever I went through.
My last album, you were there to see the impact through the fucking roof. It's time to trace the root of my past, and I refuse to watch you give it up to mediocre people influences. Just because it's moving slow don't mean it's over Lexus. Boy, you pay attention.
Wait.
Yeah.
Just because it's moving
It's
slow.
slow. Yeah, it doesn't mean it's over Lexus. Lexus is a brand car. So I'm speaking to myself right now that like just because it's moving slow, your career is moving slow, it doesn't mean your career is like a flashy. It should be flashy like a car or whatever. It's a slow process. Like your career doesn't need to be flashy. You don't need to have like. It doesn't always have to be this. Like you understand. Like it's. And today I was speaking to Eden about that. Like she asked me a question like, "Yo, what would you tell yourself that before 2016 before?" And I was like, I'll tell myself 2016 I was stressing too much. Like, yo, chill, relax. You would have opportunities are coming.
Now I get the perspective of the made it. But
Yeah. I wanted people to spend time and then process it. I didn't want to do something you just listen and okay, I'm done. Like
Yeah, told you I seen it all, I have it all. Hoes, money, cars.
this is my favorite part of the.
yeah.
I can host a seminar.
So yeah. And this part was the coming from
I can host a seminar.
yeah, part was me coming from me telling me myself right now that that's me right now speaking to you. So the second verse was me saying I can tell you that I have it all, like your house, money, cars, whatever you want. So I'm now telling you what I'm seeing there. Yeah.
That's one.
Then I can host a seminar. I can host a seminar. Normally you go to seminars to watch people who have made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe if I didn't know VALiD. I would think that's the song of someone who's already made it.
Yeah.
Like an A-list artist. Or something.
Yeah. The pen game had to be on point because you're actually talking about someone who is already there.
Yeah.
And also this is for the people who did literature. I was a literature student, so I don't want to like go too deep and geek about it. But if you listen to the track or some of the tracks on the project, I really sound paranoid. Even me speaking as VALiD, who has already made it, like talking about me feeling alone at that point, like that me feeling alone, and I feel like I can't trust anyone around me, that kind of thing. And it's something I'm seeing from the people that we look up to on that level, like. They're just like most of them are like just paranoid, and it's like so
you can't be a superstar and be normal.
So that's for me right now to sit down here and then see that okay, that I don't want to be that paranoid guy. So how do I go about it? How do I move it? Like the few people that are like who are writing for me, like how do I go about it and know that how do I treat them like as you are growing because you change, you understand. So how do I balance things? And then so all those things were like even teaching me, like, you understand. So and honestly, when I was creating the project, I didn't know that. I just found that out. Like listening to, because I listened to it. I've listened to it twice today. Like so I listened to it. I still learn from it because I'm learning a lot of things about myself that I used to like. Oh, okay. So consciously, I'm realizing certain things right now. Yeah.
Wow. Thanks again for making us listen to the songs and get a frontline view of what is like, what the project is like in general.
Yeah, bro.
So we have come to the end of our podcast, our episode today, and we also want to thank VALiD for passing through and having this moment with us and share his experiences, like his life, his music, his personality, and who he is in general with us. It was nice having you, and we're hoping to have you again in the future.
Thank you, bro. Yeah.
So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again for the next one. Actually, what was that?
Peace out, bro.
Peace out. It is what it is.
Yeah, sir.